What's going on, guys? The Gamer Way here, bringing you another episode of the Noah Nation podcast. I am your host, the Gamer 808. If you guys don't know what the Noah Nation podcast is about, the Noah Nation podcast is a variety podcast where we talk about gaming news, tech news, sports news, theme parks, movies, and TV shows on this podcast. But we talk about that. Also, guys, I'm in a new headset. This is the newest headset that I've gotten on my birthday. The last time I did a podcast was, I think, 2 weeks ago or something. I didn't do it with this new headset. I did it with the latest one, the Turtle Beach one. But these are HyperX headsets that I'm showcasing for this podcast. But we are almost to 30 episodes, guys, of the Noah Nation podcast. I can't thank you guys so much for your incredible support of supporting this podcast on YouTube. But we are 30 episodes into this, so it's crazy how far we've come of making podcast episodes. But in this podcast today, I'm going to be talking about basically of also talking about my trip to going to Oracle Park for the Giants game that I went on, I think 2 weeks ago, if I were to exact, or 1 week ago. I think I went there 1 week ago, if I'm correct. But I went there 1 week ago. I had a really great time. I had a blast going to the Giants game on that Thursday night. That was at the time where I was actually taking a break from Twitch because I've been dealing with a lot of stuff that's been going on and personal stuff. So I had to step away from Twitch for a little while and take 2 days off from streaming, and that brought me a little bit of energy and brought me back to streaming on Friday and Saturday and stuff. But yeah. But yeah, we went to the Giants game. It took us a while to actually. It didn't take us really long to get there. It took us like an hour because we left early. We left early at, I think, 1:00. I had a quick bite of a sandwich at my Nene's. We had sandwiches and stuff, so we ate that and we went there. It took us like an hour, and then we had a little meetup with the friends that I've been friends with at Sonoma and stuff. So we met them, and then we took off, followed them. It took us almost an hour to get there, so it didn't take us really long to get there. So we followed them. Didn't take us a really long time to get there, and then we found our parking spot and met up with them, and then we went to this, I guess I would say like a bar that's not too far away from the ballpark. So we went to that bar, and I had myself a soda, of course, and I was just looking at the screen watching other baseball games go on and stuff. So we just sat there, talked, had a good conversation and stuff, and it was pretty fun. And then after that, we just settled down and had a few snacks and stuff, and then went to the ballpark. We had a really hard time trying to get into the ballpark because they've really pretty much changed it since the last time I was there, that you can't take cash in to buy stuff. You have to use a credit card or something else. We can't use cash anymore, which kind of sucks. It definitely sucks, 100% for sure. But we had a hard time with that. It was a struggle. It was definitely a struggle. We had a really hard time. So we went to the ticket booth. We also went to the ticket booth and got our tickets finally. Went in, scanned them in, and we sat really high up in the ballpark for that game. We sat really high up, really high up of where the stands were. So we sat pretty high up. It was pretty cold. I'm glad I actually came in prepared for that game because I knew San Francisco always gets cold at night. It's really chilly. So I did bring a Giants jacket, of course, a Giants jacket. And then I also bought myself, of course, I wore sweatshirts, sweatpants, socks. I came in full prepared for that game because I knew in my own mind it was going to get cold in San Francisco. So that's what I did. And I came in full prepared for that. And then we found our seats. We sat down. Just grabbed ourselves something to eat too as well. We got hot dogs. Their hot dogs, they gave us the wrong one actually. Unfortunately, it kind of sucked, kind of in a way. So it was kind of weird how that went, basically. But the hot dog was still good anyway. I had ketchup and mustard and all that, and it was pretty good. It was a pretty good hot dog. And then the game started. They had the national anthem and all that kind of and stuff. And they had a boat, like a fiery boat and stuff. And it went by. It was firefighter appreciation night, so just to appreciate the firefighters that do all their job and their duties and everything. So it was firefighter appreciation night. I also got a coffee mug that was loaned to one of the friends that I met at Sonoma. I can't show it to you guys right now, but it's a really nice coffee mug. I always drink it with coffee every morning. So I definitely like using it. It's appreciation to the friends I met in Sonoma. They're really good friends of mine, and I'm glad I built their friendship with them. So it's really much of appreciation, and I'm glad they invited us to go to the Giants game with them. So yeah, it was a pretty good game. It was pretty close. It was a really close game. It got a little boring throughout the game. And then the Giants came back and they tied the game up. And then we went into extra innings. And fortunately, the Brewers scored that last run in the top of the 10th inning. And that it was over from there. But they gave it our best shot. So it was a good game anyway. But we took this actual tour that my grandpa actually talked with someone that was like familiar with of working at the ballpark, and they showed us like an actual tour of where the broadcasters actually broadcast the games and stuff. And they said this is actually the best seating view to actually where it's not the most cold, where it's actually warmer. So we were thinking about sitting there the next time we go to a Giants game, 100% for sure. And we saw, I actually saw a glimpse of Mike Krukow and probably Dwayne Kuiper. I kind of saw a little bit too, but I saw Mike Krukow because I knew his face actually looked like that. So I had an actual appearance of seeing actually Mike Krukow, which is actually amazing because I've watched the Giants games on TV all the time, and I would always see Dwayne Kuiper and Mike Krukow because they're the two main guys that run the home games, sometimes the road games, sometimes not every so often they do the road games, but every home game they definitely host for sure. So I got to see that. It was a pretty nice seating view. It looked really cool. And then when you go inside and stuff, they have like a little bar area where you can order food and drinks and all that kind of stuff. It was pretty cool, and the bar was actually pretty nice. I went there, got myself water, of course. Stay hydrated. Always stay hydrated every time, if it's cold, hot. Every time, stay hydrated is very important. 100% at all costs. So, yeah, I had a really great time. It was definitely much needed for my break from streaming on Twitch, because I'm not always afraid of taking breaks from making videos on YouTube, live streaming on Twitch, even doing these podcasts is if I have to at least take a break from doing it, because my mental health is really important than doing what I truly love. Because I do love making content. I do love live streaming on Twitch. I really love doing this side hustle job or hobby, career, whatever you name it. It's something I truly love and passionate about, and I can't thank you guys so much for your support of getting me there, because I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here until this day. But yeah. But it was a really nice experience. I haven't been to a Giants game since my birthday. I think my 16th or 17th birthday, if I'm 100% correct. But I went to that Giants game. It was really fun. It was a really nice experience. Hopefully, I'll get to do it again, maybe next year or the upcoming years when we ever do Giants games again, because it was fun. It was a good enjoyment to do it with my grandparents and their buddies and stuff, and it was a really nice experience. And hopefully, I'll get to do it again and make more YouTube content and more vlogs and put the content out there for you guys. But I should be having another vlog actually pretty soon, where I'll actually will do my stock car experience, and I might do that for a podcast, or I'll do it for a vlog or something like that. But I'll be talking about that actually in one of my podcast episodes, so definitely stay tuned for that. So but I know for next week for sure, when I do my next episode for my next Noah Nation podcast, I will be definitely talking about for sure the whole Microsoft acquisitions and gaming news and stuff. I'll probably be talking about that, of course, and then probably talking about the whole Netflix losing subscribers and stuff. So I might talk about that probably in the next episodes and stuff. But I think that's going to do it for our podcast here, where I actually discussed it about the whole episode of talking about the my whole trip to the Giants game. I had a really great time. It was fun. I actually really enjoyed it. It was good. I actually enjoyed it. But I will be on live once again at 4:00 p.m. Pacific time on Twitch. If you guys haven't followed me actually on Twitch, here is my link. If you guys do want to go and check out my gameplay, I will be live on later at 4:00 p.m. Pacific time. I will be checking out the new Fortnite and Dead by Daylight updates. So definitely go and follow me on Twitch. It would mean a whole lot to me. So definitely go and check out my Twitch. It would be a big support if you guys can go and check out my Twitch. So I'm always live on there Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So definitely go and check me out on Twitch. But for next Noah Nation podcast on YouTube will be next Friday, 100% for sure. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the Noah Nation podcast episode here. I hope you guys definitely did enjoy it. If you guys did enjoy this Noah Nation podcast episode, be sure to drop a like. Definitely comment down below what your guys' thoughts on this episode, and what you guys think of the new headset audio clearance. Is it much better? Is it much better than the last headset that I used? Let me know. But anyways, I appreciate everyone watching. Know the Gamer 808 here, and I will see you guys in the next episode.